What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with more Dokkan Battle. Now, tonight, I do want to talk about the EZAs that are coming to Dokkan Global. Now, as we know, Dokkan Global is going to be getting maintenance later tonight. It's only going to last a couple of hours, which is actually kind of nice. That means if I can maintain my voice, I will definitely try to live stream tonight, but it really comes down to how well my voice maintains. I've been trying to rest it all day, so doing these couple of videos I'm going to do here shortly is going to be a big test on that. So, fingers crossed. Now, what is this maintenance going to bring? Well, we already pretty much know. There's a ton of stuff that it's going to bring, but the two biggest things it's going to bring are the EZA for Strength Goku and the EZA for Physical Kid Buu. Now, I'll cover the EZA for Strength Goku. It's kind of weird, but I'll cover that in a second video here in just a little bit. Physical Kid Buu. Physical Kid Buu's EZA is not a bad one. He's a unit that I honestly, like many people, never really used. In fact, I'll go ahead and wrap myself out. Mine isn't even Dokkan Awakened. Look at that. Not even Z Awakened. Okay? I've just never used him. I've had him for a long time, and I've never, ever, ever used him. I don't even think I have a dupe in him. Let me find out here. I think he's just been. No dupes, no nothing. I've never really pulled him that much. I pulled this guy once, clearly. Maybe twice. Maybe I fed one into int just for the sake of it. I don't know, but I've never really used him. So I don't really have a good basis by which to compare these guys. But when the event drops tomorrow, I'm going to run the event through. We're going to kick the crap out of it, and then we're going to go in and we're going to do a test, basically. We're going to test him at SA10. Then we're going to test him at SA15 after ECA and see what the difference is. And that's just going to be a very basic, okay, cool. Now you're 55%. This is the unit that most people are going to have if they have one at all. This is what people are going to expect to see. It's not this, what does he do, Rainbow Start, etc., etc. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. That said, because normally I stay up for these things, guys, and I apologize, I just can't do it. I've got to get my rest. So, tonight, what I want to talk about with him is farming. Well, okay, it's not really farming so much, but there is an easy super attack for this guy. And I'll tell you easy because if you go in here to Awaken, these buff BUU'S, and you see how many I've got, like, they drop all the time. If you're not aware, they Dokkan Awaken into this Sexy Buu. Sexy Buu is because he's a Kid Buu, he is a direct direct super attack into all the Kid Buus, really. I did my int all the way up. I think I in fact did the AGL one. I don't remember which all ones I did, but I did a few of them without realizing that physical was coming up. So you see my physical is still SA1. Now, here's the thing. You got two options. Now, I've got so many medals here. I'm not going to be bashful about this. And remember, you spend a ton of medals awakening this guy. It's a ton of medals to awaken Buff Buu into Sexy Buu. It's not a cheap prospect by any stretch of the imagination. But if you know me, been a fan of this channel for any amount of time, you know, my big thing is if there is a farmable solution, I'm going to seek that before I drop Kais into somebody. Okay? It's just the way it is. The simple fact of the matter. Okay? So, let's go back to training and let's kick out of this guy. And let's go into Kid Buu here. And let's talk about the difference. Okay? So, at UR, he's 100%. At SSR, he's 50%. And let's talk about the awakening real quickly. The more I think about it, of the actual Buff Buu himself, okay? So Z Awakening is pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and Z Awaken him up. Okay? Nothing too unique about that situation. I've done a bunch of friend summons, so I've got a bunch of friend fodder I'm going to throw at these guys. And then, of course, I like to just go up here and use my gravity chambers because I got so many of those guys as well. Cool. There we go. The one thing I wish this game did In Danmachi, which is another game many of you guys play along with me, if you get a super success in that game and you weren't anticipating it, it gives your change back. Basically, I get 2 swords back. I really, really wish Dokkan did that. That would be amazing, but of course they're not going to. Okay, now it is 21 medals. That's 3 runs. 21 medals to awaken one of these Kid Buu's. If it was 7, that'd be so easy. That's a run apiece. 3 runs gets time consuming. It really, really does. Okay, so now we've got our sexy Buu. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do this process all over again because, frankly, there's no part of me that after doing 3 runs is gonna sit there and, you know, accept a failed super attack. Just not in my general plan of being. All right. So here we go. Now I am really high on my awakening medals. Hopefully you guys are too. Hopefully you've been hoarding all those we've been getting. But sadly I'm really, really low on my training items, so this might get a little hairy, but we're gonna go ahead and awaken him. Boom, 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 boom. And yes, this is killing my Elder Kais, but, you know, 10 Elder Kais. Well, we'll do the first 5 and we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll do the last one. I don't know. Alright, let's go back to training. And then I'm going to go ahead and train him up real quick. And I'm going to train up 5 of these guys, and we'll run 5 of them together and see what happens. So, Supreme Kai Planet. I think it said Gravity Chamber earlier. Supreme Kai Planet, because Gravity Chamber, no, those are pretty expensive. Maybe that's what I ran before. Maybe I wasn't paying attention and I screwed up. Oh, well. Stuff happens. Alright. So we'll do 4 of those. Yeah, I could save my swords then. That'll work right there. Perfect. Come, gentlemen. Okay. We'll go ahead and awaken him as well. Boom, 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 boom. This does mean I'm going to have to go back on a grind for Elder Kais. Elder Kai medals, that is, but that's the thing. They're not... Are they hard to find? A little bit, but... You know. We have the World Tournament coming up, so... Not overly worried about it. We did talk about our World Tournament team yesterday, so that's a thing. Okay, we're going to go back to training. So how many of these guys do we have now? 3. Let's go ahead and awaken 2 more real fast. Alright, these guys are level 60, so they just need to be Z-awakened. Plop. Oh, I'm out of units. Alright, that's fine. I'm not gonna lose sleep over 5 units. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna kibosh some of the swords. And we'll do that. No. 1 sword and those. So 1 sword, 2 of the platinum shells, 8 of the 40k, and 10 of the 20k. That's easy enough. That's with 2 of those. I don't know. We'll see what happens next time. We'll go ahead and awaken. Oh, actually, do I have enough? I don't think I have enough to awaken another one, do I? Hold on, let me find out. I might have to do some more runs. I have 1 more. Alright, cool. We'll run 4 of these then. That'll get us up to SA5. That's plenty. SA5 is good. Okay. To training. Alright. So then we'll go grab, what, 4 turtle shells, did I say? I don't remember now. So there's 3 turtle shells. Yep. 3 turtle shells, or 4 turtle shells and 5 swords. That's cool. That's an acceptable expense. Alright. Another super success. Did I do the wrong... Whatever I did there, I screwed up. Alright, that's alright. God, I wish that thing gave you change when it did that. Unless I used a gravity... I don't remember using a gravity chamber. I was kind of in the zone, not totally paying attention, just trying to get things done. So, if I used a gravity chamber, cool. If I didn't, another example of why getting your change would be amazing. Alright, let's go back to training, and then let's grab our physical boo. There's like a spider on my face or something. Like, something's like crawling around here and itching me. Alright. Like, there's somebody right now that's triggered going, oh my god. No, like, not like a real spider, but you know what I mean. Probably don't know what I mean. That's alright. So. 4, and these are all guaranteed units. Okay? So this will get us up to SA5. So that shows you right there. Pretty easy. I won't say to farm, because you do have to do a serious number of summons to get him. But he's a really common pull on most banners, guys. Like, really super common pull. So, my physical Kid Buu is now SA5. Now, so if I go math this out, so what I'll need to do is I will need to go run, let's see, let's go to Awaken, and let's grab our, let's see, where's our other buff Buu? Okay, so we've got 19 of these. I need 2 more for 1. Yeah. So, pretty much I've got just enough for... a little less than 1 more, and then I should grab the other 4. So that's not great, but it'll be something I can do by the end of the night, right? Before, you know, maintenance and all that. So that might be our late night shenanigans. But you know, just like creep it up on maintenance. But that said, it shows you how easy this is to do. Okay, so if you've been holding on to these guys like I have, like all of my Kid Buus, none of them have had a single Elder Kai or Grand Kai wasted on them. Not one. Okay, not even Sleepy guys. Not one. They've all been brought up this way. You see how many of those sexy Buus I've pulled. Or I'd say buff Buus that I pulled. There's just a ton of them laying around. Because I was kind of expecting all these failures. But now that I'm up on a deadline, kind of can't afford those failures. But... we'll see what happens here. I think these last 5 I might actually do the other way. I'll see what the success rate is. But neither here nor there. You see how pretty simple this is. So, hopefully, you've got some time before maintenance, all that kicks off, or whatever it takes, or you have another Buu that you need to feed in. Whatever it takes, go do this, guys. Hopefully, you've been hoarding these guys, or whatever. Maybe you already know about it. I don't really know. But I did want to showcase this for the people that weren't aware, or maybe they pull on the EZA banner and they only now pull physical Buu, and they're going, what do I do? Because he doesn't have a farmable super. Well, it's not farmable, but trust me, you're going to pull a ton of these guys in your time. So hold on to them. You can still farm the EZA medals, and remember, you still get 30 Dragon Stones for doing the EZA when it drops, so my free-to-pay people are going to be really happy about that. Other than that, guys, that is going to be the video. We'll talk about the team to beat it tomorrow. Other than that, like, and do keep subscribing, guys. We are almost at 2850, and I was almost in tears when I saw that. I cannot believe how amazing that the response has been. So thank you guys so much. I'll be back with you guys in another video here just shortly. Just gotta let my voice rest, and I will lay your asses out with that information here in just a little bit.